Well, right now I'm holding in my hand the arrest warrant application for Wanda Jeter and Anita Martinez. Now, these were not filed by a prosecutor or any member of law enforcement for that matter. They were actually submitted by 3 ordinary Bridgeport voters.
We found a very obscure law that has been on the books for 70 years.
The group Fight Voter Fraud is leveraging a seldom used state law to get Wanda Jeter and Anita Martinez arrested.
We, the people, have to step in when we see things aren't being done.
Connecticut State Statute 9-368 essentially says any 3 voters in a town where an election law was broken can bring a sworn complaint to the court. And if the allegation is true, a judge must issue an arrest warrant.
Enough's enough. The people of Bridgeport share a collective sense of outrage and betrayal, and if the state won't do the job, we'll do the job for them.
The complaints allege city employee Wanda Jeter and former city councilwoman Anita Martinez, who both took the stand in the Bridgeport ballot fraud civil suit, are collectively responsible for 22 felony violations. But there's no timetable for when the court has to act.
You have to make a probable cause decision, and if you attempt to kill the warrant by doing nothing with it, will be forced to seek the intervention of the appellate court or the state Supreme Court.
And the group Fight Voter Fraud says doing nothing is a theme. After a 3-year investigation, in June, the State Election Enforcement Commission recommended that Wanda Jeter and others be criminally charged for ballot fraud in 2019. Those charges still pending with the Chief State's Attorney's Office.
There's a lot of people that don't think their vote's ever going to count in Bridgeport. And we want every vote to count, every legitimate vote to count.
And while this law is still valid, the last time it was actually used was back in 1950, so still relatively uncharted legal territory here. We did reach out to the Chief State's Attorney's Office to ask about the status of that 2019 investigation. They got back to me in a quote saying, in part, the division can neither confirm nor deny any further possible investigation arising out of potential violations of election laws in the city of Bridgeport. We'll keep asking the question. For now, we're live here outside the Chief State's Attorney's Office in Rocky Hill. Matt Caron, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.